Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And as you can see, we got some major news from Marvel Future Fight and the direction that the development team wants to take the game for the next couple months, right? We got developer notes, and it's gonna be spicy, boys. It's the longest one yet, so strap in, get a drink, right? Sit back, relax, and let's see if you guys feel the same way as I do. You know what? Before that, man, if you read this thing, right? It's a good read, right? If you read this thing, comment down below. Let me know how you feel before I actually say how I feel, because I don't want to sway your opinion one way or the other. If you haven't read it, go to the forum, read it, and then come back and let me know how you feel, right? Because I want to see how everyone in the community is feeling in regards to this. We only have 9,000 people who've read this so far. I'd encourage you all to read it, because why play the game if you're not gonna be interested in the future of where this game goes, right? Especially if you're investing money in, you wanna know where your money is going, right? Anyways, man, let's jump right into it. Greetings, agents. This is the Marvel Future Fight development team. First, we sincerely thank all our agents who shared their opinions on Marvel Future Fight last month. Okay, cool, fluff. As we have already shared on the top 10 results of the feedback event through the last notice, we, the development team, would also like to answer questions our agents asked the most. Okay, so we're basically seeing some of what made that ranking that we saw last time shake out the way it did. And number one is actually timeline battle. This is very good. Right? This is what we want them to look at, or at the very least, that's where most of the focus has been coming from players lately. PvP, more specifically timeline battle, because that, in my opinion, is a crucial piece of content, because that's where you get crystals every single week, and crystals are what you need to participate in 90% of Marvel Future Fights update. If you don't have crystals and you don't have money, 90% of the updates per year you can't do anything in, because it's the same pieces of content, and just basically you're playing with different looks or different uniforms for your characters, or just different characters, right? So timeline is very, very important, and it's about damn time they see that. So here are some common feedback requests for timeline battle. Game mode: improve repetitive gameplay. Yes, okay, this is very, very important. Okay, timeline is something, like I said, that is very, very important, but it's very stale because it's the same three characters over and over and over and over and over again. Most weeks it's Jean Grey, Thanos, Silver Surfer, Colossus. You know what I'm saying? Those are staple one week or another, and that needs to change. The ban list is okay sometimes, but it's not enough, especially with the bullshit that you guys are doing right now, where Hulk is banned 14 days in a row after his own update. That's nonsense. Y'all can't be doing that, okay? If a ban list is scheduled to ban a character multiple times in a row, that's okay. But if they're getting an update, you guys should probably take them out of the rotation for that 14-day period, and then let people actually enjoy their investment, and then put them back in the next rotation. Right? It's just nonsense. Anyways, I've just basically ranted about Hulk in my last video, so I don't need to do that again. What I would like to see you do here to improve this repetitive gameplay feature is actually make it so that you can only use each character once. Now, I know right away new players are going to be like, hold up, what? Okay, let me say this. Let's make it so that once you get to higher brackets, like let's say when you get to Vibranium, right? Instead of being able to use Jean Grey, Thanos, and Colossus for all of your fights, all 80 fights, right, for the week, that's no longer a thing you can do, right? You can only use each character once per day, right? So you could use Jean Grey 8 times, but not 80 times, right? What's the point of having over 200 characters in the game if you're only using like maybe 15 at most per year, right? Per year for timeline battle. Makes no sense. What's the point of adding new weapons, right? If the weapons we already have in the game, i.e. Jean Grey and Silver Surfer, are just still the best all the time, and you can play with them for all your fights, right? Makes no sense. I would personally like to see, once you get to the higher bracket, which right now is Vibranium, or maybe even Gold or Platinum or whatever, right? They make it so that you can only play with Jean Grey, once a day, Silver Surfer once a day, Colossus. It forces people to think outside the box, come up with different teams, and instead of only needing 3 characters per week, you now need 30, right? You see how right away, Marvel Future Fight Dev Team, you can sell more characters, right? And we get to experience the game a little bit differently, because now when we go into timeline battle, it's not the same team 150 million times. It's so dumb, right? You guys, yo, speak to KOF, bro. KOF, they have a nice system going over there where you basically can only use your characters once. Like seriously. Reach out to your partners, man, your co-workers or whatever. They're part of the Netmarble branch. They're doing good stuff, man. Add real-time PvP. Long-time vets, y'all know what the deal is when it comes to real-time PvP. We've been here, we've seen that. It didn't work out last time. Could it work? Possibly. Marvel Future Fight moves too fast, though, so I feel like we'll never get live PvP to the level that we want it to be. It will always be super laggy because we're connecting with people in North America and people in Asia, right? The latency is gonna be really, really bad. Would I like to see them try it? Yes, right? Live PvP is way more exciting than fighting against bot. There's nothing more exciting than knowing that at the end of the other side, basically, you're outplaying another person. Right, you're actively making decisions to make your life more difficult. Right, obviously it sounds really messed up, but it is really, really cool to play against other people, man. So if they could make it happen after all these years, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna cross my fingers and hope for that. There's easier things for them to fix in the game than live PvP. Would it be nice? Yes. Am I hoping they could do it? Yes. But am I gonna expect them to do it? No. We've seen it before. Right, with Battle World and Timeline, it was a disaster. It was so laggy, your game would crash, you would go in, the thing would just basically freeze, you would just lose, and then you're like, what the hell is this? And we were actually begging for them to bring back the whole system because of how bad it was. Believe it or not, the same way we're complaining right now that we're tired of fighting against AIs, we were actually complaining to bring back the AIs because of how bad, you know what I'm saying, it was to fight people in real-time PvP, because half the time you couldn't even get in. Right, it was so bad. Anyways, moving on. Improve the character ban system. Yes, I would like to see this get improved. How? Well, I spoke about it. Like, you can't be banning a character 14 days in a row after their own update. But you know what would be cool too? If they could make it so the ban list was like, instead of a whole week, make it half the week. Like maybe 4 days. Right, and then the ban list shuffles again with different characters. You know how sick that would be? Right, so maybe you can't use Jean Grey for half the week. Maybe she's the only character you have, so now you're pissed off. Boom. Half the week goes by, now your Jean Grey becomes available. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. They could make it so instead of the whole week, right? Because people sometimes, they don't have a lot of characters built up, but it is what it is, man. That's the one thing you should be doing in Marvel Future Fight, building your characters, because you don't have much else to do, right? Anyways, remove skill cooldown times at the start of the battle. Yes, I would like this to go, but I kind of understand it as well. Because if you're going to go up against AI, right, AI is not smart enough to memorize where the iframes are, they could make the AI smart enough to prioritize it, right? But in most cases, the AIs are just spamming whatever skill is on cooldown, right? Well, not on cooldown, sorry. Right, so their way of making it so that you start with your skills all on cooldown is basically a way of balancing the scale since you're going up against AI. So I'm okay with it right now, but before I was really salty about it. Could it be removed? Yes, sure, why not? Avoid low-level agents matched with high-level agents. This is common sense. Come on, guys. Like the other day we were doing some PvP videos and I went all the way down to the lowest leagues in the game. And it was absolutely madness to see the exact same teams that I was fighting in Vibranium in bronze. I was going up again in bronze, guys. Where new players go, right, just basically is flooded with the same exact team comps that we're seeing in the highest bracket in the game. Silver Surfer, Thanos, Jean Grey, Colossus. Like, what? That makes no sense, bro. Honestly, I feel like Bronze League should have a limitation where it's basically just level 60 characters. Meaning, when new players, because if I was a new player coming in the game right now, I wouldn't want to play Timeline Battle if I have a little level 60 Ghost Rider or whatever, because I don't watch YouTube videos, right? And I just picked up the game based off one of your ads on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And I come in and I pick my favorite character. They turn out to be trash because you guys don't balance the game properly, right? I go into Timeline Battle. I'm going up against tier 3s and I have level 60 characters, right? No, man, that's BS. Y'all need to make it so bronze is just level 60 characters, right? And then maybe once you move up to like gold, that's just level 70 characters. And then from platinum onwards, you can make it whatever, right? But like the lower levels should definitely be balanced a bit more, right? Improve rewards, obviously, right? You guys need to up the crystal amount by a lot. Okay, y'all dropping 10k crystal updates and giving away peanuts, bro. The max you can get, like on average, is 220 crystals if you're really winning all of your fights every week. That's all I'm saying. That's madness. Anyways, majority of the players playing timeline battles are agents who play occasionally, yep, to receive basic rewards, and agents who play diligently to reach top ranks. We've concluded that changing the game rules to satisfy a small portion of our players will create unnecessary pressure on the other type of players. So basically they're saying we're not willing to change anything because we don't want to inconvenience anybody and we don't want to actually do any work. So what exactly are you guys doing here, bro? Like, all you've been doing is casualizing the game and making it easier and easier and easier. So the fact is, the fact that you're saying you've concluded that you don't want to like make it so that there's unnecessary pressure on other types of play. Like no one, like seriously, there's no way to satisfy everyone. But the best you can do is try to find middle ground, and basically what they're trying to say here is they don't want to change the rules because they don't want to put any kind of pressure on one side or the other. It's so stupid. We definitely agree that timeline needs to be improved, okay? That's the first step. So we are planning to add a new league for those who aim for top ranks to address this issue. Oh my God. Are you kidding me, bro? This new league will have different rules and methods of play, and only the highest ranking agents in the basically they're saying, hey, we figured out the solution, bro. 1 + 1 equals give us more money, right? Yo, so basically what I've concluded from here is, right, from this block of text, we're not going to change anything in the other brackets before, but what we're going to do is we're going to create a new league, right? And then we're going to make it so that the biggest whales can spend a bunch of money and we'll give them a little bit more. You know how they basically didn't change much for ABX, right? But they upped the cap to like, what, 7 million now? That's basically what they're trying to say. We're going to create a super league for the super whales, and everybody else, you're going to get the same trash that you've been getting for the past 5 years. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Anyways, with this new league update, we will investigate the previous matchmaking to solve... Bro, oh my God. These guys are actually gonna piss me off. Bro, we're just getting started too. I'm gonna skip over that. That's BS, bro. That's not it, bro. That's not it. And they know damn well that's not it. World Boss. Here's some common feedback and requests for World Boss. Add new bosses, okay? Definitely agree with that. Add a new mode that will only allow certain characters, okay? I'm okay with that. Increase daily entry count. Yes, you guys showed us a Facebook stream a while back where people had 10 entries. And then we thought that was coming in an update. We ain't seen that since, right? Anyways, improve striker settings. Remove resistance system, okay? I don't care. Like, I honestly don't care if they remove the resistance system. It's in the game now. We're working around it. It is what it is. Add a mid-animation skip function. Okay, I'm okay with that because sometimes you just want to get through your fights and you want to skip the animation to speed things up. And they do it on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, so that'd be cool, right? Improve rewards. World Boss rewards are actually really good, right? And honestly, what I would like them to do, instead of creating like new daily bosses, right, I would actually like them to do something like they do on Grand Cross with seasonal bosses, right? So it's like limited time events where basically, like, let's say 1 week it's like Hulk going on a rampage. Immortal Hulk has invaded Marvel Future Fight. Stop him now to get exclusive rewards, right? Stuff like that would be really cool, right? Time limited events are really, really cool, like they have on Grand Cross with final bosses and stuff, right? Anyways, so basically, first, we apologize for frequent changes to World Boss. We're currently developing new bosses and a new difficulty mode. Okay, so basically they're apologizing for frequently changing World Boss, but they're planning to make more changes to World Boss. Okay. Okay. Can somebody tell these guys to just put the effort here into this? And okay. Anyways, let me keep reading. we're currently developing new bosses and a new difficulty mode. The new difficulty will have different characters and striker rules. We have not seen any rules in World Boss or World Boss Ultimate. This is actually pretty cool, right? If they add a ban list or like, I guess like a recommended list for World Boss, where let's say if you use Hulk to clear, I don't know, Thanos, right? You get extra CCF or you get a higher chance of getting CCF. That'd be cool, right? That's incentive to build up certain characters, right? That'd be pretty cool. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do, right? The new difficulty will have, the new difficulty is planned to become a major mode for tier 3 and, okay, so they're basically doing what they did for story missions, right? However, we see how trash the rewards are after the first clear for story missions. You want to know how they're trash? You don't want to know how I know they're trash? I still haven't played through the story missions completely yet, guys, right? Because I know after you get the first clear rewards, it's just straight trash. So I'm just leaving them there for now. I'm looking forward to a new place to use tier 3s and potential awakened characters, but hopefully they learn from the disaster that is the story mode, that replayability is what matters most, okay? Anyways, we expect the difficulty created by the resistance system in ultimate can be lessened by what? We expect the difficulty created by the resistance system in ultimate difficulty can be lessened by an addition of a new difficulty. We continue to plan improving the what? So basically, they created the resistance system, but they're creating a new difficulty that makes the resistance system pointless or weaker? Nani? Hello? What? Okay, let's move on. Lastly, a new reward system is in development for higher difficulties. We will do our best to reflect our... Yo, Pog. So basically, this could be lit. If they're gonna start giving up, maybe it's just like for the new difficulty that they're making for World Boss, but if they actually start giving out like better rewards or a higher chance of getting like CCF, Titan Component Packs, Essence of Dimension, etc. for clearing higher stages, like it always should, like, okay, let me say this. It is speculated that if you clear higher stages in World Boss, you have a higher chance of getting rewards, right? Or more rewards or better rewards. I can neither confirm nor deny that. However, if they're gonna tell us that something is in the works to guarantee that we get better rewards from higher difficulty, I'm here for it, obviously, right? So Danger Room, here are some common feedbacks about Danger Room. Add new bosses. That's common sense. That's definitely common sense. Apocalypse should have been added to it a while back. Basically, all the villains like Sabretooth, Juggernaut, and all those guys should already be added. You should be, like, as soon as you roll out a mutant update, there should be like a boss from the previous mutant update added to Danger Room. Because mutant updates are spaced out. Very rarely do we ever get 2 mutant updates back to back. It's very, very rare, right? They usually space them out 3 or 4 months in between. So you have 3 or 4 months to decide how you want certain characters to interact in Danger Room. That's how it should be, bro. Every time you bring out a mutant update, like, they should immediately be considered to be added to the Danger Room if they're a villain. That's facts, all right? So, add a new mode that will only allow certain characters. Don't we already have that? I'm sorry. Add new bosses, add a new mode that only allows certain... Bro, isn't that already what Danger Room is? You can't use your own characters. You're using the characters that they specify. What? Fix max magic. Okay, that's fine. Remove Danger Room from daily missions. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. When I see Danger Room in daily missions, bro, I don't even want to do it, right? But you have to get the crystals, bro. Some days I just don't even bother doing it because 25 crystals, 25 cents. Anyways, man, ability to use any character. Yes, this is what we want, bro. Let me use my characters. Reduce playtime. Playtime is okay certain weeks it's extremely long, right? Because the characters that they choose are trash, but if they allow you to use your characters, then it would be better, right? Improve the matchmaking system for rank and normal rewards, okay? Improve rewards. You notice? Yo, that's the trending team here. Improve rewards. Improve rewards. When extreme mode was first introduced, which it's still not even out yet, we still have no idea what it is. That's the thing with Marvel Future Fight, bro. Like, they leave stuff in beta forever, and then they was like casually just take it out of beta without saying nothing, like they did for Conquest, right? We'll talk about Conquest in a second, right? But interesting. They put the extreme mode in Danger Room. We've seen it months ago. We have no idea what it is, and we've been speculating on that. They never thought, oh, maybe we should tell players what we have in mind for the extreme mode and bounce opinions back and forth and see what they would want from an extreme mode for Danger Room. No. Let's put it out there. Let's just leave it vague, leave it in the dark, and then eventually just roll it out. Luckily, we have the dev note to give us an idea of what it is. It is intended to allow players to use any characters. That's good. Right? That's exactly what we want for Danger Room. I would definitely play only extreme mode if the rewards were good, right? And I could use any character I want, because then I could determine the speed of how long these fights would take, right? And it would make things a lot more fun for me. Anyways, it also has a separate ranking system and rewards. Requires much more complex team strategy. Okay. Extreme mode, which is currently unavailable, should open soon. When is soon? That's what I want to know. As long as there are major problems, as long as major problems do not arise during the final development. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on them about an extreme mode for Danger Room. I just want them to prioritize timeline battle. Okay, timeline. That's the trend. We're planning for normal modes to become simple. Okay, we're planning for normal mode to become simpler after extreme mode update and such. Oh my god, that's the thing with Marvel Future Fight, bro. Every time they update something or like give us like a harder piece of content, they make the content that was there before like literally baby mode, right? It's so dumb. Like they don't make it so that it's like relative to the new challenge. Like let's say War Boss Ultimate we have in the game right now. It's pretty difficult to go to 99. So if they add like a super War Boss Ultimate, they're gonna immediately make War Boss Ultimate like trivial. But then you're gonna go from a trivial game mode to something that's really hard. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Like it doesn't scale properly. And that's the thing with this game. There's no balance. Why would you lower the difficulty of the previous stage? That's supposed to prepare you for the new challenge that you're gonna have to take on. It's so dumb. It's actually so dumb, right? Anyways, we're planning for normal mode to become simpler after the extreme mode update. And so, what's it? Some much needed, and some much requested new bosses are planned to be added gradually after. Okay, good. Since reducing the playtime may result in frequent one-sided gameplay, we are researching various improvement measures. Okay, we will also focus on finding ways to reduce playtime when when simplifying normal mode. Oh my god. In regards to matchmaking or server issues which trouble our agents, we will continue to monitor closely and improve upon it. Lastly, we will also investigate rewards that is fair for each mode. Fair. I just want to point this out. These guys have no idea how to balance rewards in this game. Okay? No idea. Like, I feel like Shadowland is something they got really lucky at when they first designed it, right? Because Shadowland was still is giving out great rewards. Same for War Boss. Those are the only two times these guys have successfully given out rewards that justify the effort. But even for Shadowland now, past like what 35 now, right? The rewards are not there, bro. Right? Too much RNG. But that's the trending topic of Marvel Future Fight. Terrible RNG turns people off. Anyways, Alliance Conquest. Here is some common feedback and requests. Like this is a long dev note. I like it though. Game mode, new league. Okay. Where they say that at? I want to know. Comment down below, bro. How many of you guys have actually asked for a new league for Alliance Conquest? I have never seen this before. Okay, I feel like they're just pulling shit out of their ass right now. Improve character filter. Okay, that's this quality of life thing. Reduce playtime. Yes, I see this all the time. Right? Add defense info. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Add presets. Yep, preset teams. Definitely. Improve rewards. Yes. I don't know where they're coming from with this new league, but I feel like it's just a way for them to set you up to make more money. We're currently working on adding high rank. We are currently working on a new way to make money off Alliance Conquest. We are not planning to actually fix the piece of shit game mode. We're just gonna add a new league for whales to actually refresh with crystals and pay more money while we just sit back and count and actually do nothing. That's what. See, when I see like high rank league, I think of like just bullshit. Okay, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we are currently working on adding high rank league and Alliance Conquest exclusivity for alliances that have shown a certain elevated level of performance. Jesus Christ. The current Alliance Conquest will be simplified in, oh my god, in order to promote more Alliance to participate, and the high ranking league will encourage Alliance to play more strategically in higher rankings. Other quality of life improvements such as improving character selection and adding defense info are planned. Bro, as part of the request, we are looking, god. Okay, so basically this piece of shit game mode has been in the game for years, and the number one thing that people have been complaining about, you don't even address here. Instead, you say, fuck what they're saying, we're just gonna go make a new league and make it so it's like timeline battle where you can just maybe refresh your crystals and just keep spending money to get the number one spot in this new super league, right? Because the number one complaint that people have with this piece of trash is the fact that you cannot control your characters. So it feels like you're just watching and you're not actually playing. But instead of doing that, they're like, we're gonna improve character selection and add defense info and create a new super league. Not, we're gonna give you control over your characters and then we're gonna improve rewards and make it so that this piece of trash doesn't take all day, 4 or 5 days in a row. I'm just saying, it's so dumb. It's actually so dumb, bro. Like, they have the data, they know what we want, so why they just monkeying around, bro? So dumb, bro. Shadowland. Here are some common feedback requests for Shadowland. Add exclusive story. Yes, okay. This is the number one thing that people have been saying ever since you guys created the Dimension. Honestly, the Dimension Shop is such a blessing. I remember when story mode was going away. I remember when special missions were going away, when Dimension missions were going away, all that stuff. We were so scared that you guys were gonna destroy any kind of balance we had there. And then you found a way to actually surprise us all, right? Another major win, right? To go along with Shadowland rewards, the rewards from 1 to 35 now, right? And War Boss and War Boss Ultimate rewards. Another major win here is the Dimension Shop, right? We want to see that replicated for Shadowland, right? However, let's see if these guys are actually gonna just skip over that. Add new floors. Yes, the new floors that you guys added in a recent update are a breath of fresh air. They're actually so fun to play. They're difficult, but the rewards that you get from clearing them are actually very good. Some people would say not good enough, but I think they are good enough because they're rewards that you are guaranteed to get every single week, boys, right? So over time, that adds up to be a whole lot of extra rewards. And the best part is they are guaranteed. No RNG. Love it. You'll love to see it. Improve rewards. Just keep improving the rewards to match the difficulty. So if you feel like you want to give the boss 10, 15, 20, 30 times more HP, defense, and attack stats, you need to do the same multiplication for the reward, because that's the one thing that you guys are good at, right? When you see these guys say, we're going to create more difficult content, they just means they're going to take a boss that has like 200 HP and give them 2,000, right? And then say, oh, you were getting 2 crystals before, we're going to give you 2.5 crystals, right? That's the only multiplication these guys know how to do. Ramp up the HP, defense, and attack of whatever we're fighting, and just give us shit rewards. So scale the rewards to match the difficulty, okay? Since adding new floors may result in increasing playtime or making players feel exhausted, we are cautious about proceeding with this. Are you guys dumb, bro? Like, is you stupid or is you stupid? Bro, Shadowland is already really exhausting from the the replayability past 35 is not there because the stages are the same stages that you fight from 1 to 35. However, the major turning point for a lot of people is because the rewards are RNG. If the rewards were guaranteed, people would suck it up and go in there and get down to it and grind through it, right? because they know they collect those tokens or whatever, those Shadowland boxes, and then they could use them to buy a CTP or whatever they actually want from a Shadowland shop. Additionally, new floors would mean new variables and new challenges that you would otherwise not have. The feeling of exhaustion comes from fighting the exact same stage 20, 30 times, right, in a week. But if you add new floors, it means we get less of specific floors per week. So it takes longer to suffer from burnout, especially if you're adding staple rewards, guaranteed rewards, right, from 1 to like 60. And then we don't have to start replaying stages until stage 60 instead of right now 35. So y'all need to fix this. But I feel like they're only saying this not because they actually care about us being exhausted. It means they actually have to give us more rewards. That's literally why they're saying that. However, we agree that further improvements are necessary, and the reward system is also under inspection for improvements. That's good, right? We have also discussed adding a feature to exchange tokens for items, as many agents have requested. But we have decided, okay, so this is gonna annoy me. So basically, we asked, right? Said, hey, this is what we want. This is gonna make us happy. They decided that acquiring rewards immediately after completing stages will be more helpful to our agents than requiring agents to exchange tokens for items. Okay, so basically what you're saying is all of your token events that you've ever had in Marvel Future Fight are a piece of garbage. The token event that you have going on right now, where we have to collect tokens for 14 days to buy a Mega Tier 2 or an icon for Hulk, right? Or every single update when there's a pre-update and you have to collect tokens to exchange for boost points, energy, or bios for the characters when they're coming in. Those are useless and we don't want those, right? Yo, I swear these guys are just bullshitting, boys. Like, how you mean you've decided that acquiring rewards immediately after completing stage will be more helpful? Bro, you require us to use tokens every update, 3-4 times per update. You don't see nobody complaining about that, right? We're literally asking you to do the exact same thing that you're doing literally 3-4 times per update, bro. Like, are you guys dumb? Are you guys actually dumb, bro? I'm actually so triggered. What do you mean you've decided against it? Yes, we prefer the store. Or at least I prefer the store, right? Marvel Future Fight has so much RNG. Every opportunity we get to eliminate some RNG from this is a blessing. Any player who says, oh, I'd rather get a random freaking reward from a Shadowland box, right? Over, hey, I'll collect my tokens and then buy the exact reward that I want, that I need, that's gonna help me improve. Anybody who stands against that is a certified idiot, bro. Like what? What? I'm done, bro. I'm actually done with these people. The fact that these idiots have the audacity to say that requiring us to exchange, bro. This is why I say these guys are not playing their game. Character reworks and new characters. Odin, who was the #1 character selected from the 5th anniversary vote and reached top 2 in the last feedback Q&A, is in the final stages of rework. Okay, final stages already. Wow. So it looks like we might not be waiting 6 months after all. This should be interesting. Will be revealed to our agents soon. We kind of know what he looks like already. Also, looking forward, Dormammu, Ghost Rider, and other characters who have received many votes will also be a part of our rework plan. Yes, yes, slow clap for these guys, boys. So, an update where we just literally get all of these guys reworked, I'll be happy with. Like, they're probably never going to do that because they don't make any money. Well, they do actually, right? Because what they're going to do, right, they're going to rework the base kit for these characters, and then they're going to sell a uniform for Dormammu, sell a uniform for Ghost Rider, and one for Odin as well. So they make money from the crystals, right? So, and they'll probably bring in some new characters alongside them as well. So yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. They got to make money somehow, right? Dev team is working, they got families to feed, all that good stuff. But hey, this is a step in the right direction. We're also happy to add characters that our agents requested, and the top ranking characters in the new request vote are currently being examined in order in which they were voted for. That means, boys, we getting Sentry soon. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I'm here for that. But the most important thing is the game mode changes, man, because playing with new characters in the same situations over and over and over again, it gets really boring. Like, Marvel Future Fight updates used to be able to run like 3 weeks before people get bored. It's gone down to now 1.5, maybe 2 weeks, and then people are bored. If the dev team are so stupid that they don't realize that, there's no saving them, right? There's literally no saving them. And the best thing you could do is start bringing out some season bosses or limited time boss fight events. Like, for example, when these guys bring back the Black Order fight from, like, you know what I'm saying, the double world boss dimension thing, right? That you can go in and you can clear in 5 seconds, right? They can bring those back for new players, but they should also bring back something with incredible difficulty and amazing rewards for people who are playing the game day in, day out for 5 years. They need to do that literally every month. Literally every month. Just like how Grand Cross is bringing in Final Boss, right, to mix things up and give people stuff to do. I just don't understand, bro. Like, Marvel Future Fight has turned into a game where you literally grind, collect characters, collect uniforms, play for like a week, and then you wait for the next update. It's kind of sad. Anyways, there are other topics and opinions that are frequently mentioned, and in our communications we discussed as a team we will cover in future dev note. Okay, let's hope this dev note thing is once a month now, because I'm looking forward to that next one. This one is pretty lengthy, as this will be an ongoing process for us to communicate more with the community. We are grateful for our agents' opinions, and we look forward. Listen, you're not gonna be grateful for mine, because I'm gonna call a spade, bro. If I think something is stupid, you're gonna hear it. So you guys not gonna like me very much. Anyways, until then, please continue to share your feedback with us as we continue to prepare future updates reflecting your wonderful feedback and ideas. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this really quickly, okay? Shadowland, this store, absolute must, okay? Dev team, you don't have to watch this whole video. What I'm gonna say to you right now, when people clear a stage, all right, in Shadowland, and they get a token, this is what we want. We want a token for an exclusive Shadowland shop. Make it so we can buy the rewards that we want. We do not like RNG. Clearing freaking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 stages, right, in Shadowland, and then getting a bunch of ISOs when my box is already filled up with over 150 ISOs is not what I want. I would literally take those tokens and let them sit there for 2-3 weeks if it means I could actually buy a reward. Bro, why not give me the choice? You can make it so that, right, the tokens that we're getting from the store are enough to buy the rewards that we would have gotten via RNG in the first place, right? And then you can make it so that the rewards that had a low probability, like the CTP or stuff, that takes weeks or maybe even a month or two for you to actually save up enough tokens to get. I don't understand. What does the store hurts nobody, bro. Literally, all the store does is eliminate RNG, but we know you guys love RNG because otherwise this would be a no-brainer. This would literally be a no-brainer. You add the shop in and then you make it so that things are priced according to how you would get them if RNG was in control. So the stuff that was really, really high probability, like the shitty ISOs and all that stuff, super cheap. So if people say, oh, I just want immediate, instant gratification, I'm gonna go buy this I don't know, Nimble ISO for 5 Shadowland coins or whatever, they can do that. And if me, being, you know what I'm saying, a big whale or a long-time player, and I'm like, I don't need no crappy ISOs, right? I'm gonna hold on to my 5 tokens, and next week, I'm gonna get another 5, and then the next week, I'm gonna get another 5, and then I'm gonna buy a CTP of Rage or a CTP of Energy for 50 Shadowland coins. I see no problems with a store, bro. Immediate rewards, if they're trash, is stupid. Nobody should want this because 99% of the player base gets screwed every week on Shadowland rewards, bro. This is that 1% that will get really lucky, and then after that, they get shafted again for the next like 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Why would you want that? Eliminate RNG. or keep it. Honestly, keep it and have people be pissed off. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. So Shadowland store and basically improvement to timeline is what I'm hoping for. Hoping timeline is number one. We can go a couple more months with Shadowland being the way it is right now, but I don't think we can go another couple months with timeline being the way it is. So this needs to be priority one. That's what I'm saying. Increase the daily crystals too. Anyways, man, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Till next time, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys. Peace out.